Hello guys, so in this video I'll be teaching you how to install an EA on MT4. So now first thing you want to do is you want to download the EA. I have downloaded my EA from my source. The next thing to do is you want to install your EA. So how do you do that? So you go to file, open data folder, then you go for MT4, then you go for experts. So now the next thing to do is to install this. How do you do that? So you can either drag and drop this into this folder or copy and paste. So I would like to drag and drop. Yeah, so I can close this and I can close this. So the next thing to do is you make sure you have this navigator. So you can either go to view and click on navigator. In case where you don't have it, you should click on it. Right click on any of these, then click on refresh, then expand it. Now this is my EA. As you can see, this is my EA. Then whatever chart symbol you were asked to trade on, make sure you have it on. So let's assume I was asked to trade on Euro GBP. So I'll right click, I'll select and right click, chart window. Then now I have Euro GBP. So you can easily change your time frame. Let's say you want to change it to MT5, you want to change this to this, and you would like to increase. I don't like this grid, so I would like to remove. So now the next thing to do is to add this EA on your chart. So how do you do that? You can either drag and drop or double click. So I will double click in my case, so this will pop up. Then you can increase this, but before that, try as much as possible to make sure that this is turned on. Like right now it is turned off. Yours might be like this, so make sure it is turned on. So the next thing to do is you double click, then on the common tab, in the case where you have this option selected, so it will only buy, it will ignore sell trade, and in the case where you have this, it will only sell and ignore buy trade. So make sure this is selected unless you only want to buy. Also, you want to make sure that allow live trading is always selected. Then you can also keep this, you can keep this on, you can leave it off depending on what the EA is doing, but preferably some EA always want you to allow DDL imports, so you can keep this open. Then the next thing is on the input, whatever setting you are asked to change, you can change it. And if you were given a set file, you can click on load and locate wherever the set file is. So in the case where your set file is on your download, maybe after downloading the compressed file, the zip file, the RAR file, or whatever, and extracting it, let's say you extracted it into your download folder, then you can go to wherever you extract it to, select the set file, then click on open. So in my case, I don't have a set file, so all I need to do is just click on OK here. Then okay, I have this. So this is my EA. After doing this, if you realize that this emoji is not smiling, that is simply because you did not turn on auto trading. So make sure it is turned on. You can see it is now frowning, so make sure it is turned on. Also make sure that this is turned on. Let's assume we do not turn it on, so you can see it is still frowning. So both this and this must be turned on for it to smile, and once it is smiling, so that means it is ready to trade. And that is that on how to install EA on MT4. I'll see you on the next one.